And something that I've actually learned watching people parent their teenagers as a youth pastor, and just trying to learn from good parents. And honestly, it's something that I saw in the life of Jesus and the leadership of Jesus. Jesus calls us friend.
Right.
And I find that is so interesting. And it reminded me of being in the lives of kids who aren't my kids.
Yep.
As a youth leader, as a youth pastor, how did I have any influence in their life?
Yep.
Not from the mic,
Right,
LOL.
right,
They don't care. They don't.
Right.
It's building a relationship with them. And what I have realized already from learning from good parents and even in my own kids is that just like Jesus, building a friendship with my kids does not diminish my authority.
Yep.
When done in the right way.
Right.
If anything, having that friendship element actually can enhance my authority because it creates a level of investment to kind of work together. Yep. And so I think just for some parents, a really practical tip is like, I just want to give you permission to be friends with your kids.
Yeah.
And your church can teach you more and he can teach you more about like what that looks like day to day. But I just want you to think that some of these conversations are extra hard because you maybe just need to hang out with your kid more.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't mean just like, and again, we all know every good parent feels that. I just want to encourage you like intentional time, you know, maybe that is playing one of the video games with them or like finding a game. Like you probably might not like Fortnite. It's pretty advanced. Counter-Strike is insane. League of Legends is like you need an algebra degree. But you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe you need to just get a Nintendo Switch for your family.
Right.
You all play Mario Kart. Yeah. I just have found that friendship element really helps create some of the trust to have some of those conversations. And it kind of helps counterbalance, you know, preaching and parenting I have a lot of the same philosophy I've just learned. It's like make them laugh and then punch them in the face.
Yeah.
Figuratively.
Yeah.
Figuratively punch them in the face. So it's like my daughter and like when I discipline my 5.5-year-old, we just live in the extremes. Yeah. We're having fun. Everything is great. High trust, high hand up.
Yeah.
And I went to school with a lot of Puerto Ricans. And so I learned the way of the Puerto Rican mother. And so, you know, I don't use a chancla, but you know, I use an emotional chancla, you know, the chancla in our house we call it the big voice. And so I say, hey, do I need to use the big voice? Yeah, and I'll turn it on a dime. We'll be having the most fun and it's
Yeah.
Do you need me to use the big voice right now?
But she knows.
And she knows.
Yep.
Now my second child ain't scared of me. So I got to figure that part out. Yeah.
You might have to bring a physical chunk.
I'm just encouraging parents. Settings won't save you alone. Settings alone won't save you.
Yeah.
We've always lived in a fallen world.
Yep.
There's always been temptation and we're just exposed to it in a different way. Because on the flip side, while porn is on the rise, sex is on the decline.
Yep.
So